Chicken steak, baby.
Where'd the intro go? No intro?
Alright,
Alright, I guess we just go with it. What up, Matt?
it's good to be back, man. It's been too long.
Yeah,
Back in the building.
When was the last time we spoke?
I mean,
The finals?
we speak all the time.
Ah,
man.
rawr. Yeah, that was the last
Yeah,
time
the
we spoke. The rawr.
Whatever, man. You bought me dinner. Fuck it. But
A lot has changed since
a
then,
lot has changed. I mean, look at D Wade's jerseys, man.
Shit, I know. He was thinking they're all.
They have no. I mean, who are they? They're just.
He's like, my whole little jersey swap's going.
the
bootleg.
relics of the past with no like current value. Like it's I mean, it's just
All right, so let's get
Might as
to
well,
it, bro.
might as well
So-
jump right in because we know what's on everybody's mind, and that's just NBA. I mean,
The NBA free agency.
go ahead, talk
I
about
was
it.
like, yo, so I think like 60% of the league was on free agency, which is insane. I don't even know how much money got transferred over or juggled. I think it was in like the 3 billion range, which is absurd. But we'll start with the most expensive NBA duos.
All right,
right.
well, I mean, take it from the top.
All right.
You know, God, you know what? I mean, I really don't like this duo, but I mean, yeah. Westbrook and Harden, $76.7 million. That's a lot. That's a lot of dough. I mean, are they automatically the contenders coming out of the West? Can they beat Broncito? Taco Tuesday?
I personally, yeah, but like you said, let's get back. That's a lot of fucking dough, and I mean that's a lot of hogging the offense too. I mean, I call both of them like offensive vacuums. Like they need high volume to produce. And there's a couple stats on Westbrook. I love Westbrook, so like I hate hearing these things, but he set a record, dude. Like I think for every 250 3-point attempts, he's like one of the worst ever. So I mean, he doesn't shoot
buy
the
that.
rock well. I mean, he needs a rock in his hand. James Harden, yeah, they play together. He shoots the rock great, but he needs the ball in his hand a lot. I mean, what do you think about that?
They're both you know the centers of their squads and the offense runs through them. So you put two guys like that need the attention, need the ball, and need the playmaking ability on the same team. Yeah, they grew up together. They know each other. They're best friends. This, that. I actually think that it's gonna be. I don't know. You know, it's like it's gonna take time for them to get acclimated to playing and get together. But even when it does, I still don't think that they are. I don't think they're the duo to beat in the West.
So who runs the 1 and 2 there?
I mean, who is it right now? I mean, who do you have
I mean,
left?
usually-
Who do you have left on that team? You have Capella. You have. I mean, who else is on that team? Who didn't get traded?
Yeah, no, they still have their team. They still have Gordon. They still have all them. I mean, they got rid of
Gordon,
Chris Paul,
Capella.
obviously, but
Yeah, thank God. I mean,
But my thing is, who's going to run point guard? Because Westbrook loves running the point, but so does Harden. So
I think they'll be able. It'll be interchangeable. I think they'll switch off, and I don't think that's going to be the issue there. I think it's just going to be, you know, who wants to show out more. You know, let's see what happens. But let's go down the line, and then next you have your favorite duo, Curry and Thompson. Well, you know, you've got basically.
they call them the Splash Brothers, right?
Well, yeah, you have a Splash, and the other Splash is nursing an ACL tear. So you've got basically D'Angelo coming in there and trying to fill that void until Clay comes back, and they're earning a combined $73 million
But like he's
a
saying,
year.
he's fucking trade bait. I mean, they
Who's
just
trade
signed,
bait?
I mean, apparently, a little talk was that they just signed. They signed this guy just for
No,
to trade him, bro.
and then the GM came out saying that, you know, he wanted to quash that rumor that he was not just trade bait because it wouldn't make sense. I mean, they really got him to fill the gap. They need somebody to step in who's a scorer, you know, who can play some defense, you know, who can run point, who can, you know, do all those things and be versatile like Clay, and, you know, just come in and say, all right, cool, you know, you can he can handle the biz until this guy comes back.
So the next one, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, the Nets. I don't know, man. Those are two. I think the two softest people with the media in the whole NBA. I'm talking about Durant and Irving. I mean, when Durant pulled on Golden State, I mean, like I told you, wah, wah, wah. Now he pulled another bitch move. Like, you didn't get what you wanted in Golden State. It wasn't going your way, so you just what? chuck up the deuce, I'm out.
Well, let's not say he didn't get what he wanted. He got what he wanted. He got back-to-back Finals MVPs and 2 championships.
Apparently, it wasn't enough, bro.
But I guess it wasn't enough. And then nobody really knows on who felt what about him, ripping his Achilles in half and who blames who. And he saved face, to the media, to the public, that, hey, look, he was just going out there. He thought he was okay. He wanted to help his team. He wanted to be there for them. And then now it's kind of like the cold shoulder, epic silence, and he just leaves and goes to what? Yeah, but his quote was a system that he's always liked and respected. Like, what system?
So what, the system you left was it great? I mean, I think it was the best system.
A Russian billionaire with unlimited dough. Yeah, what system? I mean, he says they work hard in Brooklyn. Like, what do you mean you work? I don't.
It's about money. I think just Durant has like a.
Maybe he just wanted to be in the Apple. He just wanted to be in New York City and just say, "Look, I'm Kevin Durant. I can go anywhere I want."
I feel like he's never had his that you're the man. Like, you're the best player. It's always like when he was in OKC, he never got a ring, and then LeBron was always shadowing him. Then when he moved to Golden State, I feel like he was always behind Steph Curry, no matter what. And
yes and no. I feel, though, as much as he might have been behind Steph, just because Steph is kind of the heart and soul of that team, and he's going to be that guy, like Dame is trying to be, right? That starts with one organization, never leaves that organization, and wants to have that in his legacy, that he's a lifer. You know what I mean? But I think it was made very clear that. And ranked higher than LeBron as the most unstoppable scorer, the most undefendable scorer in the league, and I think people realize
that's undeniable, dude.
No, but I don't think he was totally outshadowed and outshined by Steph. But again, nonetheless, he's gone, right?
There's just so many fucking crazy moves that happen.
He's gone.
The next one is
I'm most intrigued.
George, bro. Like,
that's the one I'm most intrigued about. And you know what? I think they can come out of the West more so than LeBron.
That's heavy D right there.
Because that's heavy D and the ability to score. I think that's the most evenly tempered, the most evenly matched. You
weren't appalled a little when Kawhi left like that.
I think that's a hard pill to swallow, right? He barely finished his parade and he was already out.
I think he's trolling the NBA now, of what all the other stars do. This is my theory, and I think he's just like doing it on purpose.
But I also have another theory, right? Like, go back, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago. And what's going on now, obviously, increases in crazy supermax deals and all the different guidelines. And, if you make this team and all be, and that team, then you're eligible. And if you, everybody, I guess, since these super teams are starting to be formed, everybody's all about, well, what can I do for myself and how can I just get to where I need to be to win? So sometimes it's just selfish for stardom. Sometimes it's, I just want that paper. And sometimes it's just like, I don't give a fuck because it's just me and I'll do what I want, right? I don't owe anybody anything, right? Like your boy Kyrie said. So it's like, I don't know, is it getting to be where it's too much, the musical chair act in the NBA? I mean, where nobody can just kind of stay with a team, strategic offseason moves, that don't.
They implied the supermax, so like people don't leave. Like if you stay longer with a team, you get paid more. But I guess that's
not helping.
They get paid so much money that they don't care. Like, for instance, we're gonna rewind. We'll go back to the Lakers on Anthony Davis, right? He waived a $4 million trade clause so the Lakers could sign him.
Yeah, but you know what? For
Dude,
him,
would
that's
you sign
peanuts.
No, but okay, Matt. But $4 million is $4 million.
How much money is he making this year?
20, probably 24, 25.
And in endorsements and everything else, $4 million to be with LeBron. That's what people will do to play with LeBron James.
Okay, so
D Wade did that. Everybody.
I think people
all
are
those guys
chasing
took pay
rings.
cuts.
They're ring chasing more than money chasing.
See, but the worst part is that we just went down a list of 4. We still have one pair to go. That's, the least paid of these most expensive duos, which is Kemba and Hayward, right, at $65.4 million.
Those are like the silent killers.
Yeah, they are, but they're not coming out of the East, right?
So
Kemba wants to win, and Kemba's a major.
He left Jordan, bro.
But he is the ultimate. Yeah, but Jordan. What success has Jordan had as a front office guy? Nothing.
He left like 28 mil.
I don't think he runs a good shop over there.
If he would have re-signed with the Hornets, he would have got more money than anybody else ever.
Well, that shows you, right? So some people it's about the money. Some people it's about, hey, like he said in his press conference, I just want to win. I want to go to a winning culture like the Celtics, right? But I mean, you know, it's different, man. There's different reasons for it, but I mean. This year, like all the players tweeting, yo, the NBA is crazy. I love this. Like, I don't know. Like, do you love it? Do you love the fact that you can just kind of up and go and like teams that were nothing one day become somebody the next? I guess it makes it more exciting for everybody. But at the same time, it's, I don't know, man.
I feel like LeBron runs the whole NBA and then he puts pressure on every other team to do what like he's doing. So, like, I feel like for instance, the Heat with the Jimmy Butler move, I feel like it was more of a reach than anything. Like, oh, we got to make a move. Like, what's left on the table? Like, the Lakers, I mean, your squad, I don't think you're going to do well. And you're dishing out a lot of money. Yeah, Staples Center's going to make a boatload of fucking money. A boatload of money.
Yeah, but I don't think they're the best team in the NBA.
I mean, I think, personally, the best team in the NBA right now is the Houston Rockets. I mean, every year they win 58 games. They run into the Warriors.
If they can gel.
They always run into the Warriors.
D'Antoni's good at putting up, 130 points a game, but whatever. He hasn't won shit. Let's see if he does anything.
Lakers got LeBron, Davis, Kuzma, Danny Green. That's like their
That's
big
fine.
four.
That's
their big
fine.
four.
Danny Green is not a part of anybody's big four ever, first of all. Okay?
So,
Ever.
I mean, deserving money, I think, is the boy Dame, dog.
Dame's my guy.
Dame?
Wait, but can we just talk about something here that today it just really, I mean, I don't even know what to say about it. Can we talk about Paramount Pictures and Nike celebrating the launch of the Giannis Antetokounmpo Zoom Freak 1 Coming to America shoe? That is hilarious.
Talking about that.
Really, like Eddie Murphy coming to America, working at McDougal's? Working at McDougal's, your royal penis is clean, your highness.
Did you see him try to hit a baseball, though?
I sent that to you.
God, it was so bad.
He couldn't even hit it off a tee. My daughter, who's definitely not even taller than a tee, could probably hit it.
World-class athlete, I don't know. I mean, world-class freak of nature, yes.
Yeah, but coming to America, athlete. I mean, I do not know how I feel about those. Actually, I do. Those shoes ugly.
Yeah, those things look like you came in America in those.
Right, Cora? That's what exactly.
So let's go. I think the worst team with the worst moves, the ugliest money spent, is the Philadelphia fucking 76ers. I hate them to begin with, but we're just going to start. Tobias Harris. Who the fuck is Tobias Harris? Who is he?
I mean, look, Tobias Harris.
5 years of $180?
That is ludicrous. Absolutely. He is a good kind of sixth man in I mean, what he's proven so far. He's a good
sixth man.
That's what I mean. Well, look, man, you look what everybody got this year. I mean, the salaries were off the chain. There's no reason everybody got paid what they got paid. I mean, no reason whatsoever. But if you look at what he does, he is a good skill player. He's got a great, 15 to 17 foot mid-range, jumper. He knows how to score the bucket. He can get up in the paint. I mean, he's good. He's gonna be good. He's like
a fucking
bootleg
Chris Bosh.
No, yeah, but fine. I still think like you'd like to have him for that money. No, but he's a good 15 and 10 type of guy all day, every day.
But we're gonna mount onto the other contracts with Ben Simmons, right?
I fucking hate that guy. I'm sorry.
Ben Simmons.
He's such a fucking bitch, and I don't. Why are you like Charles Barkley today? I saw the best. Actually, it was last night. The best thing Charles Barkley said. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's fine.
What this dude said, he said, back when I was playing, my basketball idol, he called me one day. He said, Charles, you better wake up and get off your lazy fat ass. And that's what he said about fucking Joel Embiid. He's a lazy fat fuck. He has no fucking stamina. He has no conditioning. And he goes, and the other guy that they're building their organization off of is fucking this guy. Ben
Simmons.
He goes, how about you get a jump shot?
Yeah, get out there and fucking
get a jump shot. Why the fuck am I paying you $1?
You know Ben Simmons, he hasn't hit one 3-point his whole career.
Why am I paying you?
How
Why
do
are
you
you
sign
here?
a guard? Because he's a guard, right?
He might as well be playing tight end, bro.
So how do you sign a guard to a 5-year $175 deal, right? That guy's never hit a 3-pointer, and if I believe he's a sub 60% free throw shooter. That's like the total opposite of what guards do. Are you a center or are you a guard, homie? Like, what are they paying you for your assists and your rebounding?
They're paying that guy because he's a freak athlete, and they think he's gonna. Whatever, man. I mean, and then people still say that they're. I mean, I think right now they're the odds. They have the best odds coming out of the East.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying. I'm saying it's the worst contracts. Yeah, they were one shot away. What everybody says when Kawhi hit his little dunk, and it went in.
I hear that.
But that first of all, that was Game 6. So I'm like, yo, there was another game after that. So calm down. It wasn't like, and then the game was tied 98-98. So if that shot didn't go in, it was gonna go into overtime.
I agree.
I just fucking hate Philly, bro.
I hate Philly too. But you know what? I think we can easily say hands down this is gonna be the most interesting.
Man, it took our boy Jay Rich too.
And most competitive.
Damn, they got Horford. They're not bad.
NBA season in recent memory. Yeah, their team is great, man.
No,
it's fine. It's fine. They can have
think
Jay.
NFL
They can have Jay Rich. It's okay.
I think
whatever.
I mean, the NBA is better than the NFL right now, to be honest, bro.
Well, it's more exciting.
Definitely.
I mean, going back to what I said, like, are all these moves and all these people chasing dough and chasing rings, like, how do you feel about that? Well, yes. I mean, from a fan's perspective, it's unbelievable, right? Because now you have a reason to watch. I mean, look how many Denver Nuggets, nasty still. The Utah Jazz, nasty. I mean, too. You have
Blazers are going to be good too.
All the teams that are going to end up making the playoffs in the West have the ability to beat each other.
And now you have OKC out of that.
OKC's out. So. But you got Houston, the Jazz, Denver, both LA teams. I mean, I don't know, San Antonio, whatever. But I'm saying, like, you're.
So let's rewind a little. Let's go back to what Charles Barkley said, right? So
you heard that too, right?
Yeah, they were comparing Charles Barkley on how he entered the league over.
And that was Moses Malone, who was his boy that called him and said, "Get off your ass, get in shape, and be somebody."
So let's go to the Pelicans, right? So they were speaking about Zion Williams and how I've preached to everybody. Him entering the league, right now he's like the second heaviest player in the league. Like Barkley mentioned it, he goes, dude, you better. He's like, I'm not telling you to lose weight, but you better figure out what weight you want to play in the NBA because it's a lot different. Man.
What works best for you?
Yeah,
exactly.
Basically, he's kind of saying in a nice way, you can't play at that weight in the fucking NBA.
No. We saw that highlight. Remember, he looked heavy on that lift.
I was overweight. He goes, Zion, that's his figure, but he's like, I don't think he's going to keep that up, dude. And look, the guy's already hurt, bro. Summer League, second game? He's out. When he played in Duke, he was out half the season. I mean...
Yeah, Krzyzewski said that he never should have even played Summer League. Yeah.
I mean, all the big dogs aren't. John Morant didn't play Summer League. I mean, the one from the Knicks, what's his name? RJ Barrett. He's playing because...
Let's talk about odds. We talked about that. Yeah. Plus 450 right now, preseason to win Rookie of the Year. You heard it here first.
Yeah, because Zion's, he should be higher. He should be higher.
You heard it. Yeah, but I mean, I think that's a good one. But let's talk about something, now that we're going into Summer League. The first team, 2019 Summer League, and there's one man that sticks out, Kendrick Nunn.
Hey, he looks like Bam.
From the Heat, number 25. He's nasty.
I've never even heard of him, to be honest.
He's nasty. I think we took him from Golden State. We took him from Golden State.
You were speaking to me about him the other day. He's
nasty. Watch him, and I haven't
How
watched
about Tyler. Is it Tyler Hero or Harrow?
Tyler, I think it's Harrow.
We could do a little local 5 minutes here, right?
Harrow.
How do you even say that?
Harrow.
Like Tyler Harrow?
Harrow.
I don't know. Apparently he was...
Mitchell Robinson, Jarrett Allen, Kendrick Nunn, Nikhil Alexander Walker, and Brandon Clark. The fact that the Heat have... basically two young bucks that are balling in the summer league. That bodes well for us. I'm all about it. I think we're gonna have a nice season.
All right, so who would be your front runner? So we're gonna get off the NBA subject, but who would be your front runner right now to win it all?
I mean, I'd hate to say that LeBron isn't that guy right now preseason.
No, it's fine.
But I think it's gonna be either I'll give you three. And I'm going to say that in the East, You have, let's go. You're gonna have the Celtics. I'm not even counting the Nets because KD's not even around
So
this
you got
year.
Celtics at plus 2,000.
Yeah, it's fine, but all the East teams are 2,000.
Let's see the low ones. So we got Rockets plus 800, Clippers plus 300, Lakers plus 5, Heat plus 6,500. Bucks are your favorite in the East.
It's
at
either
plus 150.
look, Philly and the Bucks come out of the East, and the West is either gonna
Philly's
be
plus
the Clip or the Lakers or the Houston. Clip, Lakers, Houston, and then you have Celtics, Philly, and Milwaukee.
I took Houston. Houston was a plus 1,800 before they got Westbrook. And
I don't believe in them.
I don't know, man.
I don't believe in them.
I think they're gonna be sweet though.
I don't believe in them. All right, well, you know what? I think we've touched a lot on this NBA action.
Well, here's a little fun fact though. It's called comparing calories. So you know how the 4th of July was a hot dog eating contest, right?
Yeah.
So Joey Chestnut won again. So guess how many fucking calories this guy consumed in 10 minutes?
50,000.
Oh, that's a lot. But 20,000 calories, dude. 20,000. But what's crazier is then they start comparing him to like athletes that have a lot of calorie consumption because they're animals. So we got JJ Watt. When he's training, he consumes 9,000 calories a day. Yo, what the fuck is
How many calories are in this little fireball that I'm drinking?
Maybe like 40?
God damn it. I need to drink a lot more to equal that.
Definitely. And then you guys are all little Game of Thrones. The Mountain Man, he consumes 10,000 a day. And Michael Phelps too, surprisingly, when he trains, 10,000
Swimming burns a
calories
ton of
day.
calories.
10,000, bro.
Yeah, he's a beast.
How the fuck do you even eat that much, though?
He's a beast. It's Big Macs.
All right, so let's get into a little football, dude. I know everybody's
I'm
getting
so
excited.
fucking excited for football. We're almost, we're a little bit over a month out from preseason.
We're a month from preseason, yeah, 2 months from the season. So it's getting close.
Let's talk about
And
it.
the NCAA, I mean, that's a whole other fucking conundrum there we got to get into, but...
Let's stick with the NFL today because you know what? I think, that's just bright.
Well, I hope you did your homework, bro. I gave you some homework to do, dog.
Absolutely. Always.
All right, so, I mean, we'll go AFC East.
AFC East,
Which is probably the shittiest division.
the worst division,
with that.
the worst division in football. And you know who the worst team in football is?
Want to start with the Dolphins?
Let's start with the Dolphins.
I think
You
that
go
was-
ahead. You take that one.
That was my homework, right?
You take that one.
I mean, they're
I don't
so
wanna-
bad,
I
dude.
don't want to vomit thinking about them.
So yeah, their Dolphins are predicted to win 3.5 games this year, which is pretty fucking shit.
I like the over on that though. You know, you got to think even with their insane schedule that they pull out a couple of couple of upsets.
Speaking of the schedule, I think they have the hardest schedule
They do.
in the league, bro.
They do.
I mean, let's just review it. Like, let's just be honest, right? Let's just be honest. So let me pull up the little Dolphin schedule here. Fuck, did it go? All right. So game 1, we're playing the Ravens, dude. That the Ravens ain't no pushover. That's probably a loss. Game 2, Patriots, loss. Even though they play them great, but I don't think they have a chance. Game 3, Cowboys, loss. Game 4, Chargers, loss. Then you got the Redskins. All right, then the Bills, you might sneak one out. Then you got the Steelers, bro. Like, come on,
Loss.
man. You hear the schedule, though?
Then the Jets. The Colts are right now the number 1 preseason team.
Yes, man. Then you got the Bills, whatever. Yeah, then you got the Browns, which are, I mean, star-studded. We'll get back to that in another freaking conversation. But Browns, then you got the Eagles. Then you got the Giants. Then you got the Bengals. And then you got the Patriots again. I don't see them winning.
I see them pulling out like 5 victories max.
Wow, for real?
5 max. Man, I mean, geez, 5? I mean, you might as well not even be in the NFL.
I mean, it's either if they want to tank to get the best quarterback next year, but...
I don't even think it's a matter of wanting to tank. I think they're just going to suck so bad even if they try.
They're saying that they might win a home game against the Bills or the Jets. Like, maybe.
They might beat the Bengals. You know?
I mean, they're comparing us to the 2008 Lions, bro. That's fucking pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
That's an 0-16 team, bro.
That's really bad.
And then it sucks because the schedule's so hard, and then like there's no really, they don't rank your schedule of how bad you did the year before, so they're just kind of fucked overall. To be
I agree.
honest.
Why don't we get off the Dolphins because they're depressing and talk about Probably the next most depressing team are the Jets, coached by Adam Gase. How that fucking guy even got another job in the NFL and so quickly baffles me. That guy's a joke.
No, they almost gave him the manager position.
He's a fucking
They
joke.
want to give him GM.
So let's talk about the Jets. The Jets are supposed to win, I think, 5 games. This season, or 5 or 6 games, right? They also have a schedule. Starting with the Bills, going to the Browns, Patriots, Eagles, Cowboys. And then from the Cowboys, Patriots again, Jets, Jaguars, Dolphins, Redskins, Raiders.
See, but that was not that bad.
They have a much easier schedule. Bengals, Dolphins, and Ravens, Steelers, Bills. Ending up the season with, the Pats again twice in their last 4 games. So, again, I see them definitely not doing shit. So the bottom line is...
Well, they got the Jets to win 7 games, bro. That's why.
7? I thought it was 6.
7, man.
Yeah, see, I take the under there. I don't think they win 7 games.
And the over, a lot of people are playing it because they got the over at minus 145. So that means people are taking the over.
I take the under, but the under at plus 115 isn't that great a value.
No, they want you to take... this is an even bet. So, it's not like a... But here, they kind of want you to take
I wouldn't
the
touch
under.
that. I wouldn't touch that.
I
wouldn't touch that. What I would touch, which is the easiest money on earth, even though it is risking a lot of dough. What is it? Minus 615 for the Patriots to win the division.
625, yeah.
625 for the Patriots.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I think they've done it the last 10 out of 11 years.
Put 2 racks on the Patriots to win the division today.
Yep. That's a Sherlock bet. But the thing is, you gotta risk 600 to win 100. So
I don't even care if knock on wood, Tom
Brady. That's what we're here to teach.
Tom Brady
gets teach people that.
If Tom Brady gets injured, they still win the division.
Dude, look, that Garoppolo.
It doesn't matter.
The Garoppolo got a max deal after that, bro.
Our division, barely they could barely play in Canada. It's a fucking joke.
But that's what we're here to teach people. You gotta bet. Well, nobody wants you to bet. Nobody wants to bet that, dude. The Patriots to win the division because they play with their heart. They play with their home team. The Patriots do it, I think, 10 or 11 years in a row, man. In a row.
Yeah, nasty.
They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to win the division hands down. You got the Bills, Jets, Dolphins. Come on, man. They're projected to win 12 games. So, you could go off the projections. If you read lines, I think Pats are projected to win 12 games. You got Bills
12-4. They're projected to go 12-4.
Bills 6, Dolphins 3, Jets 7. So it's a no-brainer.
But there's one really important question. Do you think Tom Brady's done the face app yet or no?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. What do you think he looks like? He probably looks the same as he would right now,
44 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro.
So it's
44 years old. It's incredible. Now they're saying Gronkowski might come back out of retirement.
Of course. That guy got done, I don't know.
Because, Tom Brady's numbers now later in his career are not inflated, but they're a lot better because of Rob Gronkowski.
The Patriots' schedule, by the way, is pretty solid. Like you mentioned, the first 3 out of their 4 games are against the Bills, Jets, and Dolphins.
Shitty.
As long as they come out on top against the Pats, that first Sunday night game, they're going 4-0 without even blinking an eye.
But don't count out the Dolphins against them, bro. Remember last year, right? With the miracle?
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins always beat the fucking Patriots.
The Dolphins always come up with some sort of mojo against them, but that it is what it is.
What are you pointing at, bro?
The fucking look at that moon, dude. You kidding
me?
Oh,
the moon. I was like, yo, I just see a reflection of a shark, and you were talking about a dolphin. So I just saw the shark from the TV on the glass. It's like, what is that?
It's time for another.
Is that a fireball?
Fireball shot.
What card you got here, bro? Randall Cunningham action?
Randall Cunningham rookie and a little.
We should do one of those.
Don Drysdale. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about my collection.
Just gotta whip that thing out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. We gotta start getting into a little NCAA football action soon.
Yeah, and we also need to talk about the biggest heartbreak of my life, which was watching fucking Djokovic.
Tennis, yeah.
Djokovic saved 3 match points against Federer in Wimbledon, and you know what?
It was three match points,
yeah,
right?
And you know what? It doesn't matter because he is the epitome of a fucking dick, and you know what? Roger is just the epitome of class. And he will always yearn to be loved as much as Roger and will never. And you know what Roger said at the end? He said, look, I hope that I'm motivation and inspiration for all the other 37-year-olds out there that want to dream or do what I'm doing. And, you know, in my mind, he's solidified himself as the best ever, not just as a player, but as a person. And I don't care if this fucking come mierda got down on the grass and ate a piece of it and was like, this is good, yeah, okay. Get the fuck out of here. I would have thrown that trophy at that guy. I hate his ass.
Don't you like Joker though, bro?
No, bro. I love Nadal. I love Federer. That guy is an ass.
Joker's good though, man. He's the best.
Of course he's good. He's not the best. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Or him and the Joker from
he
the Nuggets.
bores you to death with his one and one routine and his incredible defense, and he's just disciplined. And he's a very skilled tennis player, but he is sin sal. He is the most boring come mierda to watch. I swear to God, I was here with my daughter watching this, and she's the only one that kept me sane.
Did she fall asleep? That's the only time she
No,
fell
what
asleep,
do you mean?
right?
Fall asleep?
Watching
Nothing. She was running around like a little savage.
That shit was like 5.5 hours long, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? She didn't get a walk because of that.
You know, I started watching it a little, but I just don't really. Tennis is. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, you
hard
were
to
supposed
get
to come over and watch it with me.
Yeah, I was hungover as a
You
fucking.
disappeared. Hey, but listen, you know what? Let's switch to the other, white-collared sport. You've got the Royal Portrush Golf Club starting tomorrow.
The British Open tonight.
The British Open.
Well, I guess this morning at 1 in the morning, bro.
I've got a quick stat. The best cumulative score at majors since the start of 17 is Brooks Koepka at -64, Ricky Fowler -27, Jordan Spieth -27, Matt Kuchar, unbelievable, guy's just incredible, -21, Rory at -18, and Tiger at -18. But I think it's an obvious choice. If you got to go with the favorite, you got to go with Brooks.
You have to.
You have to.
And you gotta go with Rory because that's.
Yeah, I mean,
No, but
obviously,
that's Rory's.
home turf.
No, that's his home turf. Like you gotta go with Rory and you gotta go with Koepka because that's Koepka's.
Well, because Koepka's
caddy's
been the
home
favorite
course,
at
bro.
all of the last majors
and also
this
his
year.
caddy's course, man.
His caddy's course.
I told you earlier what I heard. So Tiger Woods asked him because Tiger Woods knew that, and Tiger Woods he flat out said, "I'm not prepared. Like I'm just coming out here. It's gonna be very hard." I don't know. That could be a bluff or that could be something, but he asked Koepka if he could have a practice round with him, and Koepka came out and said,
Nope.
I don't practice. He goes, the only time I play golf is when you see me on TV. Like, that's what he straight up
Yeah,
told
but that's
the
some
media.
fucking arrogant
I know,
bullshit.
I like that, man. That was cool. That was cool,
Yeah, but it's
bro.
unbelievable. Yeah, but let's talk about what kept me up till like 1 in the morning last night, even though I didn't finish it. Ursan,
What is that?
the German, I think by way of Turkey, that won $10 million at the final table last night.
Oh, the World Series.
That was very impressive.
Was he wearing the suit?
No, that was the Italian guy with the suit. This was a guy that was compared to Chris Moneymaker from, I don't know, a decade ago, that kind of came up with very little experience in terms of, match play and tournament winnings, and he just gutted it out in a field of over 8,000 players and just took it down. I mean, that is crazy. Hi, Cora.
Hi, Cora.
Hola.
So let's go back to the golf. Here are the odds
Hola.
on it.
Yeah, hola.
See, Rory McIlroy's favorite to win
Want some
it all,
Fireball?
bro. It's at plus 700. They got McIlroy. Then they got Koepka and DJ. Dustin Johnson's always.
DJ's, yeah. See, all right. Let's talk about a value bet. Plus 1,500 for DJ.
I like. DJ's always a good play.
Molinari's
always like Ricky
Molinari's
Fowler,
a
bro.
good play.
Molinari Fowler too.
And you know who's another good play? Who's due for one? Is our boy Gordo's boy. Not Schauffele, but the other guy. What's his name? He's not even on here.
He's probably on the field. Then you could bet the field.
He's
First
not even
round
on.
beater. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Think about it. The American guy.
Bryson DeChambeau.
DeChambeau.
He's good too.
But we'll see, man. Look, I mean, I'm excited. We got, we're just gonna pick up on the betting, and we're gonna touch heavy
Football,
on
man. I'm gonna have a couple cool things next time. We're gonna get some like player props going for the whole season. Like, for instance,
team props as well.
Yeah, we'll do the team props. The player props are really good. Like last year, it went 16 for 18. So, I mean, we got lucky on a few, but I don't call it luck. I call it skill. And yeah, we're gonna get to it. I got a couple good quarterback prop bets, like Ben Roethlisberger over whatever yardage they got it. You take it, letting people know now. And
but we're back, baby.
After you listening to this, your bookie's gonna hate you, man. It's all about value, bro, not volume.
We're back, baby.
Like,
tune in.
Low plays, low money, high reward, and less stress.
Tune in every week.
Yes, sir.